Welcome to mommyisache. My name is Heidi, and today I wanted to take you guys to Trader Joe's, and I wanted to see what things do they have after Halloween. I know it's still fall, and I wanted to get into the winter theme of things. And I'm also gonna make you guys some soup, a really hearty one, like with a tortellini that I got from Trader Joe's. But it's gonna be hearty enough for you to have it as a meal. I'm gonna have a ton of vegetables, some sausage, and I also added a chicken tortilla soup, and it's the best one you will ever have. It's delicious. I added a lot of chicken and a ton of vegetables. You can also add some beans, some canned beans. Just rinse them off. Make sure you get that salt out, or in the Instant Pot, beans cook super fast, so you can do that as well. And or if you're vegan or something and want to substitute the chicken, just add some beans, any kind of beans you have. If you have black beans, pinto beans, whatever you want. And okay, let's keep watching. I'll show you my recipes. I have some breads like rising in the back. I've been like into artesian bread mode like crazy, so, and I think I have the recipe down. Maybe I'll share it with you guys. Let me know if you're interested, because I'm not gonna make it. Okay, and I also make it without the like crusade or cast iron pan. And super, if you don't have one, I think it's super convenient. I think I am gonna film that because bread recipes do well on my channel. Okay guys, the Trader Joe's that I went to wasn't my local Trader Joe's. I was dropping off my daughter at a golf course, so she had a photo shoot or something, or I don't know, maybe a game. But so they didn't have a lot of things. Look to my next video, and then I filmed, actually this is the intro that I'm filming, and to show you all the things that I really love from there, and I was able to speak and show you around better because it's much larger and it wasn't as packed. Let's go and check it out. They still had a lot of fall decor, so I decided to get some flowers, and they had these orange roses. They were gorgeous, and these are my favorite type of daisies. There's this orange daisy, they're like African daisies, so I put them together and I created an arrangement. They're beautiful. I'm in love with them. And this is the tortellini I got for the soup, and the chips also for my other soup. I got these mini raviolis. The kids weren't a fan, neither was I, so I don't recommend getting it. Get the fresh one instead. They had pumpkin everything. I'm not a fan, so I didn't purchase any, but if you like it, go ahead and get it. We also got this one. It was okay. I got some bread. This is the bread I usually get. And they had other sauces. This one seemed pretty good. And then they had everything but leftover seasoning. I thought that was pretty cool because you can put them into sandwiches and things like that. I didn't get it. I'm going to get it last time. And this is what I was looking for. I was looking for that hot chocolate mix. They had the cinnamon spread and some jellies, apple cider jelly, pumpkin spread, and so on. Like maple coffee and your various pumpkin, everything, seriously. I'm gonna flip you over so you can check out the view. Check out that view. Nice, right? Awesome. Best view ever. I got these as well. Guys, 1 onion, a bunch of little peppers, maybe like 5 with those little peppers. I don't know what they're called. They're just mini peppers. And then 1 carrot to add some sweetness. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, maybe like 1 tablespoon to 2. I dumped in my veggies. I have some Italian sausage, and I'm gonna add to my soup. Start sauteing that. Yeah, I just added it together. It's gonna be fun. It's a soup. I'm gonna thinly slice 2 zucchinis. I'm sorry, not slice, cube. I'm gonna add like half a teaspoon of pepper and half of salt. 1 teaspoon of basil and half of oregano. Or you can just use like 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning if you don't have like both of them. That's pretty much the ratio. It's more basil than oregano. It's not real oregano, it's actually marjoram, because Italians use marjoram, not oregano. The only oregano they use is to put in their pizza. And if you have trouble finding marjoram, look through the Mexican section, and the Mexican oregano is marjoram. It's a lot sweeter. This is my delicious stock that I made the other day. Okay, I want to show you something. So that fat, you can use it. I would have used that fat instead of the olive oil to start out my soup. But I'm just going to discard it because I already used the olive oil. But I forgot I had this. Look how gelatinous that is. It's just pure jello. But it's soup. It's homemade stock. I'm going to add a little bit of water. And goes my zucchini. Now I'm just gonna wait till my zucchinis partially cook, and then I'm gonna add my pasta. Now for our pasta, we have some options here. So I got these mini ravioli. I haven't never tried this. I don't know if I tried these. So I don't know. What do you think?
Should we just do the fresh one? I think I'm just gonna do the fresh one because this is gonna be bad. And I don't know. I think this would be good to have just in case of an emergency. And if I don't know what I'm cooking for dinner, just boil the pasta and add some sauce or whatever. But this is more, I don't know. Looks a little bit more gourmet, I guess. I'm so happy I found this. I was looking for this. I'm so happy. Okay, so I forgot to add the tomatoes. But instead of like diced tomatoes, I'm going to add just tomato sauce because I'm trying to get rid of these. Because since I've fallen in love with Rayo's tomato sauce, I don't want to use these anymore. So I'm just going to add it to the soup. So I'm going to add probably like half. Oh, and maybe use the rest in like pizzas or something, like bagel bites or something. Oh, she's really boiling. So I'm going to add half of that. Well, maybe, you know what? I'm just going to add a little. Not too much. I guess that was half. Okay, I'm gonna add my tortellini. And that shouldn't take any time at all. Maybe like 2 minutes and it's done. Our tortellini is plumped and that's how you know it's done. I'm gonna just give it maybe like 1 more minute. Because the kids don't like al dente. I do, but they don't. Oh my goodness, look at those beautiful colors. It's just beneficent, beautiful, and it tastes amazing. It's so hearty too, with a ton of vegetables, and then you have a little bit of starch from the pasta. They stuck in the car for a long time, so I got them some treats. And they made them soup, hot chocolate. Oh wait, this is yours, honey. And that's your brother's hot chocolate. Some thingies to go with the soup. What are those called?
Oyster crackers.
Oyster crackers.
They're good.
And apples.
Apple. Nice.
You happy? You happy?
Yeah.
So for my chicken tortilla soup, I'm just gonna use some things that I have left over. I have Poblano chili, these mini peppers. They taste just like peppers, but they're sweeter. And then I'm gonna add zucchini to make this like, you know, like a baldiga soup. Oh my god, it's so good. And like 2 carrots to add some sweetness. Because if you add carrots to your soup, it just takes the bitterness out of the tomato, especially if it's like tomato-based soup, takes out the bitterness. So are onions. So always add onions and carrots. Okay, so I have the peppers, the carrots, and the onions, and I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna reserve the zucchini, add it later because you want it to. This is just gonna turn to mush if I add it right now. Okay, this is my homemade chicken stock. I have the recipe in my Aldi haul that I just filmed. So I'm gonna take the fat that accumulated on top, and I'm gonna start sauteing my onions, carrots, and so on with that. Okay, so just add your vegetable, and there's my chicken fat. See that accumulated on the bottom? I mean on the top of my chicken stock. Make sure you saute your onions before you add your chicken stock because if you don't, they won't cook all the way. It's okay, my hands are super clean. I have OCD. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, and this is easy because it's just like a little garlic paste. I just bought it. Pretty good. I've never used anything like this before. So convenient. Same on my tomato paste. So if you add your tomato paste right now, it kind of sautés it a little bit. It creates more of a meaty texture. Not flavor to your soup. I have a little bit of frozen chicken in here, and it's already cooked. So I'm gonna add it to my soup. In goes my chicken stock. You can use bouillon cubes or whatever you have around. You don't have to make it homemade or box chicken stock. My stock was really concentrated, so I'm just gonna add more water to that. Some diced tomatoes. Okay, now I'm gonna add my seasonings. 1 teaspoon of cumin, or 1.5. It depends how much you like it. I love cumin. 1 teaspoon of paprika. I love paprika. The salt content is gonna depend if if your chicken stock was either salted or not. Mine was, so I'm gonna add just a little bit, maybe like half a teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of pepper. Here's some chicken that I had left from my stock. The frozen one, you can also do raw chicken too, you know. You just add at the same point, wait till it boils, because every vegetable can withstand the boiling point, so you can add it. So all the vegetables, especially the peppers, you want to make sure everything's cooked before you add your zucchinis, especially your peppers. See, they're pretty cooked right now. Now we can add our zucchini. And then it goes. And the zucchini takes no time to cook until it's like translucent, and it should be done. Oh, hold on. Okay, so right now you can cut these into strips and add them to your soup, but I don't really like it because I don't know, I think it just turns too mushy. So I just add it to my soup afterwards and as like a little topping. And then you can add cheese and whatever other toppings you like. Or I'm gonna add some blue tortilla chips because I think it's cute. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Mexican style cheese. You can eat whatever cheese you like. And then of course, avocado. And there you go, your chicken tortilla soup. The best one of the.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Besito.